Hallo, wie geht's dir? Today I am going to talk about a very special topic, and it is how to learn German with free resources from 0 to C1. I am currently preparing to present or certificate myself in a C1 level in German. At the beginning, I thought I could do the Goethe certify, but because of my lack of time and also because I am rushed doing my visa process to apply to German universities, I had to do instead the Telc C1 Hochschule, and I will present it this September, and I am super excited. I am someone who learns by herself. My parents couldn't afford German courses, and it is very difficult to find one here in my city. Therefore, I started learning German by myself at the beginning with Duolingo because I like it, but then it was a little bit harsh to find the resources I needed to progress rapidly. So that's why today I wanted to give you my whole guide and how you can learn German much faster. I've been learning German for a year and a half now, and I know that you can do it in less time than I did with the method and also the free resources that I am going to share with you. So, starting with the A1 level, here your main goal is to focus on your pronunciation and also to learn new vocabulary. So, that's why a free website that I recommend is called the German Project, and it is super cool because it is designed for a beginner friendly level, and it contains both written and
Hallo,
audio lessons in
mein
one,
Name ist
so
Jens.
you can hear
Ich
the
spreche Deutsch.
pronunciation of words and repeat them
Mein
as well.
Name
As
ist.
a YouTube channel, I started learning German with Easy German, and a very good thing about this is that when they are talking, they put both subtitles in German and English, so it is a good way to approach to the German language for the first time. In this level, it can be controversial, but I do recommend you that you make Duolingo if you like it. It might be not the best or the most efficient method to learn German, but at this level, Duolingo will offer a lot of vocabulary and it is really engaging. I have completed the German course of Duolingo 2 times, and I think that it is really well done, so that's why I recommend it. And finally, it is very important that you, as you will self study, you have to support yourself with books. So that's why I recommend you both a vocabulary and grammatic book that are called A Grammatik and A Eins Beginnungen. Moving out, we have the A2 level, and personally, that was the most difficult level for me to advance into a B1, and that is because you need to start to have pretty good vocabulary and say sentences correctly, not speak fluently, but understanding simple phrases. And that's why I recommend you to check out the BHS Learn portal, specifically in the ASY Deutsch course. It is because they have a lot of lessons, and it is great if you want to enhance your grammar and vocabulary with audiovisual lessons instead of textbooks. For this level, I recommend you a lot the channel of Learning German with Her and Trim because he has a lot of funny German videos where he explains both the vocabulary and the grammar in German, and I did learn most of vocabulary in this level with each channel because it is very complete. As a language app, I recommend you also to use Memrise. Also, if you want, start by using it in the A1 level as well because it has a lot of vocabulary, and as they use native speaker pronunciation, it is easier to imitate their accents. As Textbook, I think that the ones I gave you from the A1 level are enough. However, in this level, we want to enhance our vocabulary. That's why I recommend you to read Short Stories in German by Oli Richard and Alex Rawlings. And this is a really great book in this level because it is focused in a beginner level. It has a lot of vocabulary, and through stories, you will start to enhance your reading skills, which is a very good ability to have because the input abilities come first and then you can produce by writing and also speaking. Then we can go with the B1 level, and here it's a great step because that means that you are now in an intermediate level. So in this specific level, a big resource that really helped me was the Grammatik aktiv A1 bis B1 in German. And this book is really complete because it has all the grammar topics from A1 to B1. So it is a good resource to refresh and also to take grammar more seriously as well. Another resource that I really recommend you is a website from Deutsche Welle that is called Top Thema mit Vokabeln. I really like this website because they have both a manuscript and the glossary of the terms, so you can hear and also read the text, and then you can do exercises that enhance your grammar as well. And a great thing is that they teach you in a more immersive way the grammar, and also they give you like phrases that are used in Germany that we don't found a lot in just German textbooks. So that's why I really like it. Additionally, if you want to see content in this level, I really recommend you to see Tagesschau in einfache Sprache, and I really liked these resource at its time because you start to consume educative or informative content, but it doesn't feel like a challenge, and you understand most of the words because it is made in a way that you can understand easily and they speak slowly. So I really like it because in this level you have to start to challenge yourself to learn more complex words. Now we can go on with the B2 level, and in this level is when you have to start to get fluent and speak without fear. Try to speak about a lot of topics and don't block yourself because you don't know a word, but trying to practice your grammar and your vocabulary through speaking and writing. So in this level, I think that the resource that has helped me the most at this time, also for the preparation of my exam, is Lingolia because it has all the grammar that I need to write properly, and it is really good because it is like a bank of exercises. So it has a lot from A1 to C1, so you can use those grammar topics in a scale of levels, which is very interesting for me. Another website that is really useful, it is a website called Video Tema from Deutsche Welle as well. And what I like the most is that they are videos and they also have their transcript. And in those videos, you will know or you will learn a lot of vocabulary that is really useful and also difficult to find in other resources. You can practice and also like evaluate your understanding of this video or content that you consume within exercises, and unconsciously it will like enhance your grammar and vocabulary a lot. For YouTube channels, I recommend you to start seeing scientific content like Kurzgesagt, or in my case, I also like to watch German blogs. So, for example, there's a new channel that I really like that is called German with Ari, and I like to watch that type of content because it is entertaining, and also they put or she put like all the phrases she says and also the meaning of complex words. As I book, I use Erkundigen BSY, and it is really good because it combines both grammar and vocabulary, and you can find all these textbooks on the web. Finally, in the C1 level, I really recommend you to start consuming more scientific and academic content as articles. That's why I recommend you Alt Doors. And in this website, you will hear both a podcast and a manuscript with the same content. But what I like about it is that they contain exercises that are really similar to the ones done in certificate exams. So in this level, I have prepared myself with that resource as well, and I felt that through reading, I have enhanced and got much better in my vocabulary, and also it makes me more aware of the grammar of the sentences that I read. So in this level, I recommend you to start to listen to podcasts more regularly. Some podcasts that I listen every day are Quartz Daily, Das Wissen und der Rest ist Geschichte. And I really like this podcast because it made me to comprehend the audio better without needing to see the content or the image to have like an idea of what they are talking. By practicing this way of consuming content, it will make it easier in the exam if you want to certificate. Finally, as textbooks, I really recommend you to use the Grammatik Aktiv B2 B1 because it is a really complete book for grammar, and also another book that I used was Erkundigend C1, and there's another of CSY level, and they are really good as well. So I hope that this video really helped you in your German journey, because I know that it is difficult to start doing this progress by yourself alone and having the discipline. But if you are consistent and form a habit with it, like by having a clear goal, it will be much easier. I hope that you found interesting and really useful this video. And if you like it, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. And also comment below in which level you are and what are your struggles, because I know that I can help you. I hope to see you next time, and peace, bye.